So can you give us a framework, kind of a thumbnail sketch of what a framework of a great speech would be like?
Okay, I'm going to start with a question. And I think I already asked you this question, but for the audience out there who's listening and watching, how many seconds do you think you have to grab the audience's attention when you stand on stage? Now, I think I already told you this. It's 7 seconds.
Yes.
And at 10 seconds, they're going to decide if they're going to pick up their cell phone or not, and if they're going to give you all of the attention. While it's great to come out there and say, this is me, this is who I am, my credentials, you can put that on sometimes something that's playing before you even step on the stage. You don't have to repeat it, right?
Right.
Probably the worst thing you could do, because they've already seen it. So don't repeat your bio. It's already hopefully been given, or at least it's in the flyer that they're sitting down listening to you. The first thing you're going to want to do is look out at the audience and ask them a question. By a show of hands, how many of you have ever judged a person based off of how they looked or what they spoke like, right? And make sure it's maybe something that you would raise your hand for, right? Because I know this is something that the TEDx speaker that I just worked with, that was her first question. That was her opening question. And then she said, you know what? Don't worry. It's a safe space. No one's going to judge you. All of a sudden now the audience is with you. Okay, what are you going to talk about? Then it's great if you can bring stories into why your speech is so impactful. Obviously, we're going to start with an opening like I did 3 years ago. This is what happened to me. And then when you go through your hero's journey, you're able to showcase where the change happened, how it happened, why it was so impactful, and what is happening today. And when you're able to grab the audience and hold them through that whole thing, that's where the magic happens. Because at the end of it, if you can have a call to action, now whether that call to action could be like the speech that was just given, the next time you see someone, instead of deciding who they are based off of how they look or what they sound like, why don't you walk up to them? Because you might just be surprised at that experience. And I was sitting there. I mean, it was amazing what happened. And when you're able to give a call to action, they're going to obviously want to continue to work with you or listen to you.
Right.